Okay, once again, all of my information's at the top. This is Ventures Level 2. We're finishing up today Unit 7 on shopping. This is for Wednesday, April 29th, 2020, and this is part 1. We're going to start today by doing the workbook pages 86 and 87. So if you could get your workbooks out. That's the one we use for homework, the white cover. So turn to page 86. All right. All right. So we're going to practice using because to answer the question why today, and we're going to prepare for writing our descriptive paragraph. Okay, so those are our objectives for work today. And let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is on page 86 is read the, it looks like it's a gift card. Dear Miguel, this is a special gift because it is your 40th birthday. This is an airline ticket to Mexico. You can visit your brother there. I know that you miss him. Happy birthday, your loving wife, Amelia. So go ahead and stop the video and answer those questions 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And please use complete sentences and then come back and we'll go over them together. Okay? All right. Okay, so number 1 says, who is the gift for? The gift is for Miguel. Who is the gift from? The gift is from his wife, Amelia. Okay? Or you can say the gift is from Amelia, or the gift is from his wife. But I put both. Okay? What did she give him? She gave him. Once again, we're using the words from the questions in our answers. So what did she give him? She gave him an airline ticket, right? 4. Why did he receive the gift? We're going to use the words from the question. He received the gift for his 40th birthday. Okay, number 5. Where will he go? He will go to Mexico City. How do we know? Because if we look at the airline ticket, it says going to, and it says Mexico City. So where would he be leaving from? He's leaving from New York, and he's going to Mexico City. Okay? Number 6 says, what day will he leave? He will leave on August 10th. Right? Not in, on. Okay, he will leave on August the 10th. Okay? So you can stop your video and make any corrections. And while you're doing that, go ahead and do part 2. What you're doing is you're combining the sentences using because. Excuse me, because it's going to give you the reason why. Okay? So, but you can combine the sentence using because. So number 1 says, I bought the red sofa because it was the most comfortable. So why did they buy it? It was the most comfortable. So because answers the question why. So go ahead and when you stop your video, make corrections to part 1 and then do part 2 and come back and we will go over them together. Okay, so you should be finished with, should have corrected part 1 and you should have done part 2. So let's see. Sandra gave her sister a pair of earrings. It was her birthday. So the answer would be Sandra gave her sister a pair of earrings because it was her birthday. Okay, so that's how you would change it. Because it answers the question why. So why did she give the earrings? It was her birthday. Okay, number 3. Mr. and Mrs. Chung shop at the clothes corner. It's the nicest store. So Mr. and Mrs. Chung shop at the clothes corner. Here's where we put because it is the nicest store. Okay, so why did they shop at the clothes corner? It's the nicest. So because, once again, answering the question why. Number 4, Roberto bought the brown recliner. It was on sale. So Roberto bought the brown recliner because it was on sale. Okay, so why did he buy the brown recliner? It was on sale. I bought an entertainment center. It was 50% off. I bought an entertainment center because it was 50% off. Let me move myself out of the way up here. So I bought an entertainment center because it was 50% off. Once again, we're answering the question why. Why did they buy the entertainment center? It was 50% off. Okay, so now you can stop the video, make changes, and come back and get ready for part 3. And we can do that one together. Okay? All right. Okay, so we're going to read the chart up here, and we're going to use the superlative or the comparative. Okay? So let's do it together. Yesterday, I needed to buy a lot of things. So I went shopping at Best Discounts. Smart Department Store is bigger than Best Discounts, but the salespeople are nicer. We're using the comparative because we're only talking about 2 different stores in that sentence, okay? At Best Discounts. Also, the prices at Best Discounts are good. We don't say gooder, we say better. Once again, we're only talking about 2 different stores. We're not comparing the third yet. Are better than at the Smart Department Store. Smart Department Store is newer than Best Discounts, and it's also more beautiful. Okay. Than Best Discounts, but the prices are higher. Number 7, I never go to Super Discounts. It's the oldest, because now we're talking about all 3 stores. So we're comparing 3 stores, so we're going to superlatives. It's the oldest department store in town. It's the smallest, and it's always the most crowded. Okay, so 2 through 6 are your comparatives, and 7 through 9 are your superlatives, because these 2 through 6 are only comparing 2 stores, but 7 through 9 are comparing the 3 stores. Okay, so now's a good time to stop your video and go ahead and make any corrections, and also take time to read that paragraph out loud, and then come back or go ahead and try exercise 4, and then come back and we will check it together. Okay, so in exercise 4, we're only using superlatives because we're comparing all 3 stores, and we need to look at the chart at the top of the page. So number 1 says super discounts is the smallest. And how do we know? We can come up here and look at size. Best discounts is 40,000 square feet. Smart department store is 60,000 square feet. But super discounts is only 20,000 square feet. So it's the smallest. So number 2, we're looking for the oldest. So Best Discounts was opened in 1983. Smart department store was opened in 2013. But Super Discounts was opened in 1970. So it's the oldest. So your sentence should say Super Discounts is the oldest. Okay, remember we're only using superlatives here because we're comparing all 3 stores. Number 3, we're looking for the biggest. Now we need to look back up at the size and the square footage. So the biggest one is 60,000 square feet, and that's Smart department store. Is the biggest. Okay, we can also, what's another word for biggest? We want to use big there because it asked us to, but largest means the same thing. So I wanted you to know that those both mean the same thing. So let's look at number 4. Which one is the most expensive? So to answer this question, we're going to have to look at the 3rd column at the prices. So Best Discounts is very low, Smart department store is very high, and Super Discounts is medium. So if it's very high, that's expensive. So we're going to say the Smart store is the most expensive. Okay, because we're using the superlative, we're going to put most. Number 5, which one's the cheapest? This asks us to look again at the prices. So the ones that have very low prices is Best Discounts. So we're going to say Best Discounts is the cheapest. Okay. And number 6, crowded. Which one is the most crowded? That's going to be Super Discounts, because in the comments section it says crowded there. So Super Discounts is the most crowded. Right? Okay, so go ahead and stop the video and make any corrections. And while you have your video stopped, go ahead and jump to your student book, the one we use in class, because we'll be going from there. Okay, just like in the last video where Amelia gave Miguel a gift, it was an airline ticket. We're going to talk about gifts today. What is a gift? A gift is something someone gives you. When do people usually get gifts?